Did not forget my mic. Didn't forget my mic for a second. Not for a second. Don't know what you're talking about. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Saturday Night Stack Chat with me, the Stack Collector, in association with Stackers Social. It is the best place to be when it comes to talking about all things shiny and round. And you may have gathered from the thumbnail and the title that today, and actually today, is the day I celebrate my 3rd channel birthday, guys. 3 years ago to this exact day, I was sat alone, on my own, on Valentine's Day, with nothing better to do than create a YouTube channel. And the last 3 years have been a journey from that very day to where we are right now. And where we are right now is a Saturday Night Stack Chat. And it's fantastic to see each and every one of you here. Let's have a look who we've got with us. We had Ian Ritchie, Magsy, Barry Wiggins, CY Sterling, Kevin Hawthorne, and BBA, all 6 of you won 10 grey coins to get us kicking off today. We went for a full dice worth. First 6 people in the chat, so congratulations to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Benson Coins, great to see you too, buddy. Thank you very much for coming across. Tim, how are you doing, my friend? It's awesome to see you. 𝗵𝗍, fantastic to see you too. Thank you so much for joining us. My chat's just skipped, so I'm probably going to miss people out here. If I do, I'm very, very sorry. I think that's about where I was. Nemo, how are you doing, buddy? It's great to see you, Nemo. Let's have a look. We've said Barry. Ian Atterbury, fantastic to see you, Mr. Sniper. Who else we got here? Let's have a quick look. Stream Elements, thanks for joining us, Stream Elements, and thanks for providing the chat right there on my right hand left. I don't know. It mirrors me, so I get confused. It's on my left, isn't it? It's on my right, but your left. If you were me. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. APM, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us. Who else we got here? Let's have a quick look. I think that might be everyone. Thank you so much for coming across and joining us, guys. It's fantastic to see each and every single one of you here. As I say, 3rd year of the Stack Collector, and literally is the day of it. I woke up to a notification this morning, and obviously I remember it because it's Valentine's Day and I've never got anything better to do on Valentine's Day, so yeah. Here I am on YouTube. Right then, guys, obviously my microphone isn't, well, it is here, it's right there, look, but I'm not using it because for some reason it's last week it was my Osmo, this week it's my microphone. I don't know what's going off, guys. I don't know what's going off with it, but for some reason it decided not to work, so it's okay. I've got the lapel mic, so we should be all right with that one. I've got really bad gas as well, so I might have to keep pausing all the way through. Russell, how are you doing, mate? Thanks very much for coming across and joining us. It says, this is Russell. I can see from your name, my friend. Great to see you here, pal. Who else we got? East End Dave, how are you doing, mate? Great to see you. Silver Punk as well. X20, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you here as well, mate. No one sent me a card, not even a secret admirer. Well, me neither. Me neither, 𝗵𝗍. I don't know. Perhaps next year we should be each other's secret admirer, and then at least we get a card, don't we? You know what I mean? But no, it's nothing unusual for me. You know what I mean? But here we are. You guys are all my Valentine this year, and I'm very, very grateful for it. I really am. And you can all consider me as your Valentine, as we have a wonderful evening of me serenading you with the most beautiful love songs I can think of on the spot. Just like, you to me are everything, the sweetest song that I could sing. Oh, Nessie, oh, Nessie. To you, I guess I'm just a clown who picks you up each time you're down. Oh, Nessie, oh, Nessie. She's going to love that when she comes in. Don't give her your day. Oh, my day job is cabaret singer. I've told you this, 𝗵𝗍. Perhaps I should give up my day job. Who did I just see coming there? Electric Bloke, great to see you, mate. Thank you so much for joining us. I've had worse. Zeus, great to see you, my friend. Fantastic to see you. No, we'll get Nessie when she comes in. We will get Nessie when she comes in. She loves a bit of my singing, she does. Right then, guys, so we start off with the usual fashion by having a look at what's been going on in the world of numismatics this week. Barbara, thank you very much for joining us. And anyone else who I have missed, if I haven't called you out, I do apologise. It's because I've genuinely missed you off the list there. Right, so if we look at the spot price tracker, we can see that, what have I done there? There we go, go away. Gold this week is sitting on £3,684.93, which is an increase from last week of £30.93 or 0.85%. On the dollar, it's currently sitting at $5,020.30, which is an increase of $50.89 or 1.02%. Silver is currently sitting at £57.69 on the pound, which is an increase from last week of 24 pence or 0.42%. On the dollar, it's currently sitting at £79.43, which is an increase from last week of $1.48 or 1.9%. Platinum is the only one who's took a plunge this week, and that's gone down to £1,535.70 on the pound, which is a decrease of £33.43 or 2.13%. On the dollar, it's currently sitting at $2,095.60, which is a decrease of $38.82 or 1.82%. Now, we did see silver go quite a bit higher than that midweek, and then around Thursday, because it did have a bit of an increase, and it did trigger quite a large sell-off of silver, which we saw late on Thursday, and that did then cause the price to come tumbling back down a little bit on the Friday. But let's see what happens next week with silver. I've got a good feeling about silver next week. I think we're going to see more gains. I mean, it's still gone up from what it was this time last week, but not by a huge amount, by 24 pence. It would have been quite a bit higher than that if we hadn't had the sell-off midweek. But we will look at that next week, and I have a feeling that we're going to see it in the green again next week, but we'll find out and have a look more when we tune in next week. Nessie's here. How are you doing, Nessie? I've already been singing to you, Nessie. I'm going to be serenading you all night long because it's Valentine's Day, and why not? And massive, if you're watching back, guys, because you're out with a significant other tonight and you couldn't join us live, I hope you've had a fantastic evening. And thank you very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. All night long, all night. All night long, all night. There you go, Davinia. How's about that? Love is in the air. Every sight and every sound. Love is in the air. Everywhere I look around. And I don't know if I'm being foolish, and I don't know the rest of the words, but I know that it goes something like this. There we go, guys, there we go. 𝗕𝗂𝗺𝗺, I'm all out of love. I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you. Something, something. Something. Oh, guys, I better stop, because if I carry on this way, it's going to get copyright claimed. These are too close to the originals right here. My poor neighbours. This wall's dead thin as well. It really is. Hey, it's a two-way street. There's many a nights I have to sit here and listen to their dog howling away all night long, like, oh. Literally all night long, you know. It's way for thin, this wall. It wasn't so bad when I knocked the fireplace out, because it used to have an electric fire in there, but behind it was the original co-fire. So I took the electric fire out, knocked out a load of bricks, put in a cast iron Victorian fire. In fact, if I do that, there you go, you can see it. Yeah, so you got a cast iron Victorian fire there. I put all that in myself, but ever since I did that, it's like a slice of paper. You can hear everything. I wonder why it's silent. No, you don't do it when I'm singing. I think it's just pining for my sultry tones, isn't it? You know what I mean? I think that's what it is. The trick to singing is to not try and sing too much. Trust your natural sound. There you go. That's true, Jonathan. That is very true. I'm just doing it the way Nessie loves it. Nessie loves the way I sing, don't you, Nessie? And I won't cry for yesterday. Yeah, fair enough. All right, I think might do a few more in a bit. You're all gonna switch off if I keep going, so we'll do a few more in a bit. New to stacking, have to say, what a fab community spirit. Didn't realise we got karaoke too. Oh yeah, every week, Barbara. Every single week I'll do a little bit of singing at least. They must be out for the night. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully we're having a fantastic night, having a meal or something like that. As I assume people do on Valentine's. I don't know. I hear tales of Valentine's days and stuff like that. But Yeah, normally I'm stuck at home alone, you know, as it is. Yeah, it's my little violin going again. Don't stop to ask because you found a way to make it last. All right. Okay. Okay, you sing the way I do in the bath. Yes. Yeah, it's what it's about, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's all about that shower or bath singing, you know what I mean? Good evening, Glass Velo. How you doing? I've seen your message, mate. I've been a really busy day, but I will respond to you really, really soon. I promise you on that one. It is. The silver stacking community is just absolutely awesome. It really is. Breakout by Swing Out Sister. Yeah, no, yeah, maybe in a bit. We'll see. We'll see. Right then, okay. What we're doing, we've done spot prices. Oh, I haven't even looked if there's anything new by Royal Mint this week. Let's have a look. Here we go, Royal Mint. See what they've been up to this week. You've got us TSC. Oh, thanks, Nerd. How you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I got you, Nerd. I got you, Nerd. I got you to hold me tight. I got you to say goodnight. I got you to hold my hand. I've got you to understand. Nerd. I got you, Nerd. Right then, here we go. Let's have a look at commemoratives. Bullion. We had a look at Loch Nessie last week, didn't we? And the 𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗃. I can't remember what it's called even though I was looking at the word 𝗃𝗀𝗃. So we've done that one. Oh, pretty. Very, very pretty here. Let's have a look. Where are we? Is that one set up for the right one? I don't think it matters either way. Oh, there's a little bit. It's only because it got me tabs on it, but let me do something about that. Oh, no, not that one. This one. There we go. Blank screen. Oh, no. I want to do that. Do that. Do that. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. There we go. Right, get rid of studio mode now. There we go. Right, okay, here we go, guys. It's the William IV crown right there. UK 5-ounce silver proof. And it is a pretty coin, isn't it, guys? You've got to be honest, that is a bit of a pretty coin right there. Let's let it load. My super fast broadband. I need to get fibre optic, I really do. There we go. Wow. Like being on dial-up all over again, that was for a second. Here we go, guys. We're £922.50 plus VAT, of course. Or did we do VAT on the commemoratives? I can't remember. But it's up at £922.50. I have a feeling we don't do VAT on the commemoratives for some reason. I can't remember. They definitely charge postage on the commemoratives, but not the bullion pieces. Anyway, moving on. Let's have a look at the statistics at the bottom. We've got 𝗵𝗵𝗁 𝗪𝗏, absolutely fantastic designer from history. And then obviously we've got the obverse designer by Martin Jennings. Its denomination is £10. There's a maximum of 360 going to be minted. They're 999 fine silver. And the weight is 156.3 grams, which of course is 5 ounce right there. And it is beautiful, isn't it? 𝗵𝗵𝗁 𝗪𝗏, he was a legend in the engraving world, he really was. But that's the only new pickup this week. Let us know what you think. I mean, next to £1,000, it's not a cheap coin, is it? So I can't imagine like everyone in the chat's going to be running out and buying it. But let us know if you are, or if you have any plans to buy that. Bit rich for my blood, if I'm going to be honest, but yeah, no, it's a lovely coin. That much is for sure. Raspberry, how are you doing? Great to see you here. John Clayton, great to see you here as well. Robot Toaster, fantastic to see you. Who else did I see pop in? KYH, wasn't it? Hey, KYH, how you doing, me old mucker? Fantastic to see you here. £184.50 pair Roz. Ouch, this is what I'm saying, mate. Bit rich for my blood, it is. It is a bit rich for my blood, but it's a beautiful coin. And, you know, if you've got cash for it and you are getting it, do let us know. But it will be one that I will be passing up. All I've been doing this week, guys, this week for me, a few days ago, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna finally go through all my silver and do an inventory and just get up to date, everything I've got, and then go forward, just keep updating it on a regular. I've been meaning to do it for a long time. It's got, you know, the task has got harder and harder the longer I've left it. And I thought this week, I had a day off midweek, and I thought, you know what, I'll just get into it. I'll just get it done and get started on it. And then I'm not finished yet. I've just spent the rest of the week just literally sat here going through, counting everything out and going through it all and just finding out exactly how much silver I've got out. I've still got, what I've got left to do is I've got me a little box of world silver. So that's full of stuff like US dollars and Canadian dollars and, you know, crowns from New Zealand or South Africa, all that kind of thing. And then I've got my little pirate chest, which is full of trinkets and antiquities, such as a sterling silver cigarette case or a sterling silver matchbox thingy. What's this? Oh, this is nice. This was from 365 Days of Silver. It's a 𝗵𝗃, Maria Teresa 𝗵𝗃, made into an ashtray. That's fantastic. There's your obligatory sterling silver spoons. Bit of a necklace. Some sterling silver fruit knives and just various other bits knocking around there at the bottom of it. And that's my, you know, when it's not a coin or a bar or anything like that, and it's like, you know, like the stuff you've just seen, that's that little box. So I've got those to add, and then I'll be done. And I can't wait to be done with that one. Stigma, how you doing, buddy? Great to see you here. Thank you very much for joining us. It's fantastic to see you all here. Stag, how you doing, my good friend, Silver Stag? It is fantastic to see you here. Now, Nemo, he was talking about maybe coming on for a chat. If you're still in the chat there, Nemo, let us know. Are you still up for it, my friend? If so, I'll send you a link over Stacker Social, and we'll get that sorted. We'll get you on. I'm feeling like I'm forgetting something. All right, mate. I'll send you a link across in a minute. I've just got something to open, and then we'll get onto that. But I feel like I'm missing something. I don't know. What do I normally do? I've done the Royal Mint. I've done with spot prices. I'm about to open something up which has been sent across very kindly by Barry Wiggins, who's here with us in the chat tonight. He's a fantastic guy, he really is. What is that white square behind you, 𝗕𝘂? Oh, it's a chair. It's just a... It's just my little corner where I chill with all my plants and that. I've just been moving some stuff around finally. I used to have a brown electric, full electric recliner there, and I didn't like it. I never really liked it that much, so I got rid of it and put that one in there. So yeah, I'm going to start decorating soon. So I'm just getting an idea where I'm putting everything before I do that. I got 25 florins this week, still in its red cardboard tube, and 2 half crowns and 1 Singapore $1. Very nice, John. 1967 with a line on front. Oh, very, very nice. 𝗕𝘂𝗺𝗃 is the chair for your OnlyFans later. It is, mate. It's exactly what it is. I set up my camera just about here where I am. I'm on my chair, and I do a bedtime story for everyone, and that's my OnlyFans. You know, of course, wouldn't doing anything else. I would lose money on OnlyFans, guys. I would be the only person that could lose money on OnlyFans. But don't forget, we do have 𝗕𝘂𝘁 in the chat. I'm just going to say that. There we go. I thought it was a small green screen. No, that's... the reason you think that is because it's got my Monstera Deliciosa, or one of the two of them. There's two there. But it's got Monstera Deliciosa there. And it's... obviously, it's a green leaf. That's a cheese plant. You might know it's a cheese plant. And it's got a big green leaf, and that's what you can see fuzzing about. I could do... Where is it? I could do this. Filters. And then... yeah, that one. There you go. There you go. If I did that, it'll stabilise it, because I've just turned green screen off, because obviously no green screen there tonight. Florins, yeah. I knew you meant Florins, of course. Of course. Right, where am I? Just noticed your 𝗕𝘂𝗃 shield looks great, and also that chain sword with the blood. Oh, and thank you very much, East End Dave. Love that. The 𝗕𝘂𝗃 shield, that was done by Silverpunk. Absolutely love that. He made one for me, 365, and Cyber Soundman. And it's still to this day one of my favourite pieces. And Silverpunk also made this one right here, which is still to this day one of my favourite pieces, and it's the Stack Collector 1000 bar. And he made this as a gift, or 𝗵𝗵𝗁 and 𝗵𝗁 and 365 did as a gift when I got to 1,000 subscribers. So they're two of my favourite pieces, because obviously they're very, very sentimental to me. And then this one right here, I shouldn't really be touching it, but I'm never going to sell it, so I don't really mind. It's for Bloody Chainsaw. I think it's by the 𝗵𝗵𝗁𝗃. It might not be though, but it comes in the same boxes as their stuff does, so that's why I'm thinking that. But yeah, I had to get it because obviously I'm a tree surgeon, so I use a chainsaw day to day for my day job. And when I saw the chainsaw come out, I was like, nah, I've got to get that. I have got to get it. So it's from like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's called the Bloody Chainsaw, and obviously it's got blood all over it. But I just bought it because it symbolises my job in a little bit. My following album's coming along nicely. Nice one, 𝗬𝗏𝗃. That's what we like to hear. We do like to hear that. I've still got a few florins left to go. It's mostly now it's mostly Gothics. I think there's like a couple that are not Gothics that I need to get. And obviously I've got a few Gothics, but it's mostly the Gothics I need to work through now. I'll be working on my florins soon. Let's have a look. If I did OF, I would have to offer a meal.
At 𝗕𝗂𝗃𝗺𝗂229 became a member.
Thank you, Jonathan. For that, I will say, thank you, my friend. Thank you. If I would have to offer a meal deal, I'd lose money. I would lose money. I'm debating on whether I put £1,000 into savings or buy some 90% silver. 90% stuff. Like, what are you thinking? Are you thinking US 90%, or are you thinking any other 90? Obviously, there's other 90% stuff out there in the world, but if you can get it close enough to spot, why not? You know what I mean? There's some lovely pieces out there. There's some premium pieces out there. Don't get me wrong, especially with the Morgan dollars on the older dates. But the older silver, I always say don't pass it up, guys, because it can be a fantastic way to get some really, really good value silver in the stack. It really, really can. So I can understand that, Davinia. What kind of savings would you think? I never say go with a savings account. I always say, look to do something different. Either like the S&P 500, buying physical silver, something where you've got more chance of getting a better return than a savings account, because the savings account returns are normally pretty pants, aren't they? You know what I mean? But yeah, let us know what your thoughts are on that one. Let's have a look. I'm missing loads of chat here. Where are we? I've been stacking pre-1920 and sterling silver as it's possible to find it very low prices. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm saying, KOH, mate. I bought 3 crowns, 5 half crowns and 3 florins in the past month, all for under spot. Well done to you there, mate. Well done to you there. Also got a spoon worth 79 in scrap for 30 quid on Sunday. Very well done there for you, mate. It's getting harder and harder to find the pre-decimal stuff at a good price at the moment, especially at the moment. I think the prices will calm down a little bit, but at the moment it is getting very difficult to find it on the spot. Obviously depending on the condition, but yeah, it's getting quite difficult at the moment. But yeah, well done to you on that one, KOH, mate. That's a Bruce bonus out right there. I get mine for free off my antique dealer friend. Very nice, mate. Very nice. Hello all. Looks like I'm late, just listening in while I'm making dinner. Well, great to have you here, 𝗫𝗺𝗍. Thank you so much for joining us, mate. Thank you very much. Put money into savings or buy 90% silver. I'd probably say go with 90% silver if you can, but it depends on what price you get with 90% silver at, of course. But I would be. I mean, I've got a lot of my money in silver right now myself, so obviously that's what I would do because that's what I have done. But oh,
are we singing a special Valentine's song today? Smiley face emoji.
Oh, I'll do a few more for you in a bit, Stigma. We did a few at the beginning. I'll do maybe one more in a bit. Wait until spot falls. If it's going to keep falling, I've got an inkling it's going to start. We'll start seeing it go back up. I do think we'll start seeing. We had a big sell-off midweek, and that did cause the price drop, as well as some other stuff as well. The Fed rates, questions about the Fed rates, which way that's going to go, that's led to it a little bit as well. But there was a huge sell-off midweek, which what drove it down towards midweek. But I think, it looks like it's settling around 60. I know it's dipped below that now, but I think it looks like it's settling around 60 quid for me at the moment. And then I still think, like I've been saying all this time, you know, like I've said all along, what I say is over the next 5-10 years, not in short, because we are going to see volatility like we have done in the short term. But I still think over the next 5-10 years, silver's going to be a good investment. And Craven, how you doing, mate? I've just seen your chat pop up. I've just seen loads fly by. Great to have you here, mate. Thank you so much for joining us. And Rabid Rabies as well. Thanks for joining us, mate. It's fantastic to have you here as well. Stacker Dan, thank you for joining us, mate. It's fantastic to have everyone here. And anyone I have forgotten or missed out. But yeah, there's going to be volatility. But I think over the course of the next 5-10 years, I do think we're going to see silver continue to go up. If we see the solid state battery come through from Samsung, that is going to change the game for silver. That will change the game for silver. So it's all a kind of in the balance right now. And obviously, you know, I still think because of other areas of industry over the course of the next decade, half decade, etc., we are going to see it steadily go up over time anyway. But if a solid state battery comes through, that's going to change the game, and it'll shoot silver up quite substantially as soon as that comes through. And then, you know, it is a bit of a gamble, will it, won't it kind of situation. I've got a good feeling about it. I do. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But as I say, I've got a feeling we'll see it in the green silver next week. But we'll see where it is next week. Maybe buy some pre-1946, 1920 instead if the price is better. You normally tend to find it is, because there's more of it about over here because it's the UK. It's just the opposite with the US. You know, their 90% stuff's going to be a lot cheaper over there than the 925 UK stuff, just because there's more of it over there, because that's where it was used and produced, etc. So you probably will find better prices on your pre-decimal stuff for sure. I generally tend to do when it comes to that kind of thing. But and pre-decimal, well, I'm not going to say it'll be easier to liquidate because people do like US coinage, like the old silver dollars and the old silver half dollars. It is popular over here, so it's not going to be any harder to liquidate. So I'd consider, if you were going to think about silver, I'd consider mix it up, get a load of 925, 500 British stuff, and maybe, you know, allocate an amount to the 90%. Is what I'd consider there. Let's have a look. Rabid Samuel, look, great to see you here, mate. Great to see you. Let's have a look. Did you try curry ketchup? Yeah, I did, mate, crispy. Yeah. I quite like the curry ketchup, but I can't compare it against the Curryverse stuff. So as a standalone, because I haven't been tainted by anything else, yeah, it was really good. It made my Bratwurst really nice. But I'm not gonna, you know, I don't have the knowledge to go against or with you for what you said about the Curryverse being better, because I've never tried that. So I'm very interested. I'm going to try and get some if I can, because, you know, obviously you did say it was much better, the Curryverse sauce, and I'm intrigued on that one. I really am. Right, where are we now? When you camping next? Oh, that's to Dan. Oh yeah, do let us know. I'm going to have to get out and do some camping soon. Did you try? Yep, done that one. Build up my sixpence collection again. Yeah, I mean, when I've done my inventory this week, one thing I did notice is that's where it starts falling down, like the sixpences and the silver threepenny bits. I'm definitely a bit lower on that kind of stuff than I am the larger coins. I think it's just because I've always gravitated more to the larger coins first. But I definitely do need to start concentrating a bit more on my sixpences and threepences, really. 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃, how you doing, mate? Greg, thank you for subscribing.
Greg G subscribed to the channel.
I appreciate it. 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃 says, evening teamer, Hedgehog, Not Sniper, BBA, Queens, Mr. Nerds, Silver Stag, Shiny, Benson, Gaffer, Mr. Silverpunk, and Mr. TSC. Great to see you, mate. Fantastic joining us, 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃, buddy. Percent I don't have to declare to the DWP doesn't count as investment. Well, to be honest with you, I think you know, stuff like even 90% stuff, 925 stuff, you'd probably get away with that as chattel as well. It's definitely depending how you're doing it. You know, the way I do it with just having one per year as a collection, just, you know, doing a date run, I think I could quite easily get away with that as being chattel. But you know, if you're buying bags of it and just keeping it by the bag, they're probably going to look to see that more as an investment than personal chattel. And when it comes to bullion stuff, you know, your coins and your rounds and your bars, it's very difficult, very near if not impossible to get that considered as chattel, because the metal itself is normally considered as investment by the HMRC. Always good to have a variety. It's hard to predict what will become. That's true. That a bit of diversity in the investment is never a bad thing. It really isn't. You do have knowledge. Oh, thank you, 𝗵𝗵𝗿𝗃𝗃. I appreciate that, mate. Hey, good evening, Raspberry from Punk. Why didn't he get a thank you, or did I miss it? Who? I did say thank you. I said thanks, Greg. Thank you very much. Let's have a look. Don't declare anything if you can get away with it, mate, for sure, isn't it? You know what I mean? Problem is if you ever get audited, you know what I mean? That's the risk you run with that one. I used to do 5 days wild camping at the Lake District. Been too long, need to go again. Oh, that sounds cool, Stigma. That really does sound cool. It's been a long time since I've done, HMR Sorry, HMR who's that? Remember to give the like button a press, guys. Oh yes, lick the like button for sure. Do you foresee any changes to the CGT? Yeah, I've been saying this for a while, mate. I think it'll be zero. On certain. Okay, so you think, will they stop the exemption? So like a Britannia, etc., is CGT exempt. I don't think they're going to change that. I think what they'll do is they will lower the CGT allowance down to 0. So whereas at the moment you've got some, I think, is it 1,500 at the moment? Thank you, Punk. Thank you, mate.
Happy channel birthday. Woohoo.
Woohoo. There you go, Punk. Thank you very much. Oh, if that's what you meant, Davinia, the last one was a subscriber. I don't press the button for subscribers. I just say a massive thank you for subscribing. I'm too late to enter the duck race. Are you not on it, mate? Let's have a look. Because it's for channel birthday, I'll let you join in, mate. This one time. Normally it is too late because I say Friday at 12, because I like to do it on a Saturday morning, and I don't want to keep going back to it and keep adding to it afterwards. But it's for channel birthday. And it's Primo, he's a legend. So there you go, Primo, you're in. I'll just make sure you're not already in. No, there we go, good. Right, yeah, no, so what I see being a lot more likely is that the exemption will go to 0. So the non-CGT exempt stuff, it doesn't matter how much you sell, you'll pay your 20% CGT tax on that. I can't really see them taking away the CGT exemption for bullion, investment bullion, etc., stuff like that, or the crowns / the double florins. There's three pre-decimal coins that are still CGT free. Of course, the sovereign, which was a pre-decimal coin, it just carries on. They still do sovereigns to this day. The crown, which they stopped doing the crown in the 90s. I think it was 1990 or something like that was the last one, and then we changed it to the £5 commemorative silver proof. But the old crowns are still legal tender and therefore still CGT exempt. Same for the double florin, that's legal tender, so that's CGT exempt as well. And thank you so much, buddy.
Here you go. Didn't realise it was birthday too. Happy channel birthday X.
Thank you, buddy. 𝗀𝗃𝗃𝗃, thank you there. So, but who knows? I mean, who knows? The government, the taxman is always looking for new, inventive ways of taking more money off us. So I'm not going to say never, but I would, I'd be a lot less surprised if they look to lower the current allowance on CGT, etc. But great question there, Craven. Let us know what you think in the chat, mate. Grabbed a couple of the low-level collectibles, Agoro mystery boxes. Got the Donald Duck on the way. Yeah, I've been, when the price has been going higher, I've been definitely getting more numismatic and collectible stuff, because for premium stuff, the premium didn't go up the same as the spot price did. So, where a coin was 100 quid, like a crown that was 100 quid, like a year ago, it's still close to 100 quid now, regardless of the spot kind of thing. So, that's just hypothetically, but, it's been a good time to get the premium stuff for sure. As long as I don't buy between June and October, I won't appear in bank statements. Well, there you go, then. There you go. Happy days. It is, buddy. It is. The second coin, it goes blue when zooming. Very, very good eyes. Very good eyes, my friend. It is a trade dollar right there. So it's the odd one out. It's the one that shouldn't really be up there because they're all crowns. So they're all crowns. This, if you didn't know, was produced by the British Empire, and it was kind of the alternative for a crown when they were dealing with with foreign countries. So you've got beautiful depiction of a standing Britannia right there. This is where the Oriental border design originates from, on the Oriental border Britannias. I mean, you've got $1 right there at the top. We've got a trade ship in the background, Britannia holding a shield and a trident, of course. And if you flip it over, what we've got here, you've got two languages. So you've got Chinese going vertically, and that says $1 in Chinese. And then horizontally, you've got Jari, and it's 1 ringgit in Jari. And it's 900 silver, and it's very, very close, if not identical in size to the US dollars, like the peace dollar, etc., etc. So if countries out there were more used to trading in dollars, like the Morgan or the peace dollar, etc., when they were wearing crowns, it made it a lot easier because there was no conversion rate. Because obviously back then the value of the coin was based on the amount of silver that it was made out of, and obviously our coins were heavier and had more silver in them than most of the world. So it made trade a lot easier back then. But well done on that one. Well done on that one. Let's have a look. Am I too late to enter the duck rate? Oh, we've done that, sort that one out. When are you going to start your Sundays with Craven again? Yes, let us know, buddy. We've all missed you, mate, very much. We decide where Craven is getting the tattoo. Yeah. Didn't Starmer just remove the crown from official communications? Yes, yeah, he will remove the CGT next. He is a traitor. Yeah, obviously, what you're talking about there is he remove the crown, as in old Charlie Sausage Fingers from communications. Obviously, when I'm saying crown, I'm talking about a crown coin, which was the 28.28 grams of 925 sterling silver up to 1919, and then 500 silver 1920 to 1946, and then after that they continued them for commemorative purposes like the Festival of Britain, the British exhibition in New York, coronation years, etc., etc. But yeah, you're right about that. Cutting out the crown. One of my favourite coins, the trade dollar. Mate, I've been after one for so long. I've been after one for so long. I think that was at the last Yorkshire coin fair I went to. So just before Germany. I totally forgot I'd bought it because I bought it just before Germany. Then obviously I went to Germany and that whole whirlpool. And then I got back and I found it. I was like, oh bloody hell, yeah. Yeah, I got myself a trade dollar. So that put a little smile back on my face. But they are fantastic coins, and obviously, as I'm sure you know, they have a bit of a premium to them. When the UK was the dollar of the world, not USD. When the UK was the standard currency of which it was up until up until after the Second World War. As Divinia says, it's now the dollar. Still need to get one of those. Well, I hope you can soon, mate. Prima says, lovely that. Thank you very much. Right then, 𝗖𝗺, great to have you back, mate. Right, so last week we had 𝗖𝗺, who was one of my friends over in Germany. Unfortunately, the person I'm about to send an invite to couldn't make it last week because they were at work. But they've said they're going to come on and join me for a chat tonight. I didn't open the box before, but I'll get them on first. Let's have a look. Start a new meeting. To create instant meeting. There we go. There we go. Get that link. Right then, Nemo. I'll get this sent across to you right now, buddy. There we go. I've just noticed I've got a message request from someone. Right, okay, I'll respond to that, but no, I haven't sent any friend requests recently. If anyone has had a friend request off me on Stackers Social, there was a fake account about me going around, which got discovered earlier today and closed down. Why anyone would want to pretend to be me? I do not. What is wrong with these people? I don't want to be me. Why do you want to be me? You crazy fools. But no, yeah, be vigilant, guys. Do be vigilant. 𝗵𝗵65 found it fairly early off. But I did have a chance to go in the room and leave the joke. What did the Cypriot cheese say to itself? Yeah, hello me, and yeah, dad jokes galore, guys. I've got a 40-year-old coin album with a bunch of nickel and silver that's gone green from the sleeves. Any cleaning tips? Okay, so yeah, my main tip is don't clean coins, especially when it's old coins. You know, it would be, most of the time it would be better if it's got that patina on it than to have it cleaned. If you were ever going to clean a coin, now the only times I clean coins are on modern coins like bullion, etc. Say if I get a new bullion coin and it's got a fingerprint on it, what I do is I use coin dip. And you dip it very, very briefly, then you rinse it out properly. You make sure you dab it down with a really soft, lint-free cloth. You've got to be really careful holding it again and putting it back in its capsule. But for older coins, I do recommend not cleaning it if you can avoid it. Mercy, how are you doing, my friend? Great to see you here. I think Nemo snuck off while we wait for Nemo to come and join us. Get up here, Nemo. I'm going to grab this from down here. And this has come across from Barry Wiggins. Fantastic guy. Just sorting his mic out. No worries, buddy. No worries. Just jump on as soon as you can. While we wait for you, I'm just going to do this. Got to just make sure I open it this way around because I ain't bothered blurring my doodads again, guys. Always let those doodads hang out. I don't know. When's the next round? So stackers so down, guys. Sorry about the delay on this. There was a slight delay because one person let me know that they hadn't had a chance to do their video yet, and then they need a little bit longer to do their video, which has now been done. So that round is going to be ending in the next couple of days, and then we'll put a vote out for the next round, which will probably start either at some point during the week, or we'll announce it on Saturday. But we're going to do a vote this time as to which category we're going to go for. So if anyone's got any suggestions, pop them in the room, or send them on a DM. Probably better for me if you sent it on a DM, just in case I miss them in the chat. But yeah, it's going to be very imminent, mate. Slight buffering there. It might just be your connection, Davinia. It seems good my end. Right then, let's have a look. Right, so I've done it upside down now. So I think we've got lids on. Barry, what have you done here, mate? What's all this about? So I think that's it's just an empty box now. Just make sure I don't put the address on either camera. I've done that before, haven't I? 𝗵𝗵𝗄𝗃 Home. I don't know if that's just a bag or if that's got anything to do with what's inside. Let's have a look here. Thought you were late with your interview, 𝗬𝗂𝗃. Oh, it's some of Baz's. I hope you don't mind me calling you Baz. Some of Barry's poker chip, guys. That's some of the Barry Wiggins poker chips. BaronVampski.com. You got his mobile number on them. Barry Wiggins collector. So if you do with one of these, Barry's happy enough for you to contact him and have a chat with him, etc. But don't take the mick. Come on, the guy's a good guy, and I don't want to be hearing about any shenanigans or anything like that. So I'll try and make sure I don't show it on camera just in case. But yeah, you've got Barry's mobile number on there, guys. But great work and great news getting the poker chips done. 𝗍 Dave said, I see poker chips. 𝗍 Dave, you'll have a package coming from me in the next couple of days, mate. I didn't have a chance to do it before Germany, and everything's just been such a blur after Germany, so I haven't had a chance to send it out yet. But I've got the 3K poker chips and a couple of bits I need to send across to you, mate. Right, okay. Fantastic bits here. Pretty colour by, and very nice colour blue. This is a nice colour blue, that is. Barry's a good guy. He meets me down at the West Midlands Coin Fair. So these are half francs. We've got 2014, I think I might say. Some beautiful coins. These are so this is, I know what's gone off here. I can tell there, because that's 𝗷𝗵𝗁 right there. That is 𝗷𝗵𝗁. So this means, although it's a franc, it's a half franc, it's not French, it's Swiss. And that makes sense to me because Noobster, Coinius Nubius, my good friend, how are you doing? Let me just get Nemo on. Here we go. Let me. Hold on, where you gone? You gone out of the list. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again, Nemo. Coinoob, great to have you here. Yeah, so that's 𝗷𝗵𝗁 right there. She like the Swiss version of Britannia. Here we go. 1 second. Hey up, brother. Hello? Yeah, you're on. Yeah, you're on. You're muted. You mute. I can see him. Unmute yourself, Nemo. Unmute yourself. Anyway, so that's right there is a Swiss half franc by Nemo. Figures out why his mic's not working. Don't worry if you can't see you, mate. So you're all good there. So this is 1989. This one right here, and it's another Swiss half franc. So I think they're all Swiss half francs. And the reason for this is good old Barry. Good old Barry, and he didn't invite me with him. Helvetia means print. There you go. I didn't know what it meant. I just know that's her name. Like La Cerise for the French, Liberty for the American, Britannia for us. Is still like, why is this not working? Why is this not working? What's going on here? Very nice quality picture, though, mate. Sorted for you, buddy. Yeah. No. So these will be one of those. That's chuck one. Yeah, I can hear you now. There you go. I called for a second. So yeah, this is because Barry, although he didn't invite me, he's been living it up in a Swiss lodge, guys, with his skis and his hot cocoa in front of the roaring log fire. It's like it's on my bucket list. That is, Barry. I'm so jealous of you, mate. I'm so jealous. Feel free to jump in whenever you want, Nemo, my friend. And there's Hong Kong coins here. Oh, there's loads in here, Barry. We're gonna have to sort these out proper, mate. Look at all these coins, guys. Absolutely loads of them. Have some whiskey, Nemo. Get a whiskey down you, mate. Why not? Oh, okay. These are 5-cent euros. I'm guessing Swiss as well. Can't quite see, but I'm guessing it will be. So there you go. Oh, these very, very kind of you, Barry. Thank you so much. So yeah, there's just an assortment of world coinage in here, which is really, really kind of you, Barry. Some larger francs in there, and they'll be going in once I've had a chance to. I've sorted one. There you go. One of those can go into the duck race tonight as well. I'll have to sort through them and get them into future duck races, guys. And there's one more here. Did we look inside here? Oh yeah, poker chips, weren't they? Skilling in the other box. Is that this box here? Shillings. Got some beautiful shillings there, guys. Some fantastic shillings. There we go. What's that? 1958. Let's pop 1958 in there. And what else can we find in here? 1962. Is that an English or it's an English? No, it's not. It's a Scottish. It's lying rampant. Now he's disappeared completely now. Hopefully you can sort it out, Nemo. Hopefully you can sort it out. So I've popped you a few, just random few in tonight, guys, and obviously there's loads of them, so they'll be going in duck races for weeks to come. There's a coin store where I work, and lots of foreign coins get left there. Oh, always worth checking out, isn't it? I don't like coin stores myself. I opened a NatWest bank account. The only reason I opened a NatWest bank account is because NatWest had a coin machine and it didn't cost me a penny. I take all my coins down there, no commission or nothing. And they closed my local NatWest branch recently, so now I can't do that anymore. So now it's like, what is it, 20% or something at Coinstar? It's something ridiculous like that. It's a good chunk of your money you lose. None tomorrow, buddy. None tomorrow, I hope. I hope not. It's a week tomorrow, isn't it? Week tomorrow. West Midlands was last week. It was really early because the first day of the week was Sunday, and it's not mid-month, it's the second Sunday of every month. So yeah, the first Sunday was the first of the month, so it was only a week into it. Normally it plays out about mid-month and end of month, but this month's a bit earlier. Hi, Secret Lady. Hi there, Secret Lady. Who's that? Oh yes, Secret Lady. How are you doing? Great to see you here. I'm going to have to go through my foreign coin jar, as I say. I had a little stash from when I used to drive around Europe in 𝗵𝗏. Oh, fantastic! Yeah, I've got a good old stash of foreign coins. Like, same as say, this is this right here is just full of foreign silver. I've got a few more at home upstairs as well. Thaler there. You've got a French Hercules, 5 francs. Peace dollar. Where's that one from? That's a Morgan dollar. That's a Gulden, but that's a Krakow Gulden. Super rare, that one. Where is it? Where's me baby? Here's me baby, guys. Me 8 reales, the original Mexican silver. Fantastic coins these are. These predated the peso. You've got Libertad on the red cap, which was traditional for the workers to wear over there. That's I love that coin. Love me Mexican silver. There should be some other Mexican. Yeah, you've got your Mexican Aztec warrior. You've got your Mexican Olympics right there. I mean, you've got your Mexican whoever that guy is right there. Well, I should really know that really, but are all these for duck race? No, they're all for me. That's my personal stash of foreign silver. I pay coins into the bank at post office, weighed in loads of iron pennies and 2p's after picking out the copper ones. All right, fair enough.
Can you hear me, brother?
Hello, mate. We can all hear you. Closer of banks. It is Ian for sure.